I've seen ridiculous things like people saying, I worked in corporate HR for 25 years and I threw it all away to become a notary signing agent. Bro, what? Hi, my name is Melissa. Welcome to my channel. If you are here to find out the real scoop, the real deal on being a notary signing agent in 2021, all of the things that everyone else is not trying to tell you, keep watching. About what it's really like to be a notary signing agent, and so that's what this video is about, telling you all of the sucky things, all of the things that maybe you haven't considered or maybe you haven't even seen other people talk about realistically on their channels. So if you want to know the reasons why you probably shouldn't become a notary signing agent, keep watching. And at least, like, if you know these things beforehand, you can go into this business with a real expectation and not be blindsided by all of the things that you never considered, because no one's ever really just kept it real and told you that. Like, I've seen videos with a lot of likes, a lot of views, how I made $5,000 in 2 weeks, and it's like, yeah, but you didn't tell them how hard it was. So if you're really interested in knowing like all the bad things about being a notary signing agent, keep watching. The first thing I want you guys to consider is travel. You are a mobile notary, okay? So that means that you're going to drive to wherever the signer is. You're going to their home. It's all about the convenience of the signer and not the convenience of you. So with that being said, that means when you schedule the signing, it's on their time, not on yours, and so on and so forth. I live in a very small state, New Jersey, which includes traffic, toll roads, and potholes. That's something that I really didn't consider beforehand until I started getting a lot of signings that were at least an hour away from where I live. They make it seem like a majority of your signings will be around the corner or within a 10-mile radius, but mine aren't. And so that's something that you need to consider before you go into this. Maybe you live in Texas, maybe you live in California or Utah, a way bigger state where your signings could be like 3 hours away. That's something that you just need to consider, because it's going to be a chunk out of your expenses. Another thing you need to know is you get paid net 30 to 45 days. That means 30 to 45 days after you do your signing. Not even after you do your signing, after your signing is completed, because those are two different things. You will get paid. Completing the signing is having the signatures, stamping all the paperwork. That's completing the signing. Having a complete signing, marking it complete, like it's done, means you shipped it off, they received it, everybody's happy. That from that point is a 30 to 45 day countdown. So that might not be such a big deal, but one of the things I didn't know was that it's literally 30 days from each signing, even if you did all of your signings with one agency or network. So if I did a signing on the 1st, I'm looking for my check around the 1st on the next month. But if I did a signing on the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 4th, I'm not gonna get a collective check for all of those signings 30 days later. I'm going to get a signing check on the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 4th of the next month. So that's 4 different e-checks that I have to watch out for: download, deposit. Now, that's something minor, but it was something that was really annoying to me, and I didn't really, nobody ever explicitly said it like that, so it's something that I wanted to share. It was just kind of annoying. Another thing to watch out for is old, bitter notary signing agents. They are pissed off that other people have found out that this side hustle exists. You have Mary Sue, who started being a signing agent in the 1970s, who has been making mad money off of this side hustle and has been doing this full time for the past 40 to 50 years. And now you're in the game and she's mad. So just know that if you join a whole bunch of forums and Facebook groups and notary groups and whatever, you're going to have those old, bitter notaries and signing agents who are just extremely bitter about the fact that you even exist, that you found out that this side hustle is a thing, and they're gonna be rude to you. Not all of them, but some of them are gonna just be nasty. So just be sure. Just be sure, don't get offended, and find somebody who's actually gonna help you out, because that's what I did. Another thing that I don't like is that when I watch notary signing agent videos, man, y'all be lying. Y'all be lying. Y'all be lying, and it works because I look at the comment section, I'll look at the likes, and I'm like, you told this great story of how you made this much money and all this other stuff, but bruh, that's not realistic, and that's not really, like, you might have had a really good week or a really good month, but you have to be honest, because there's a lot of people coming into this now, and there's a lot of new notaries that are taking really low signings and messing up like the pricing and the value of everything. And so because you're over here putting up videos saying that you made $5,000 in 2 weeks, and it's like, but did you tell them that you had to take signings as late as 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night? Did you tell them that you were doing signings outside in the rain, sleet, and snow? Did you tell them that you have actually, did you tell them that even after all of that money you made, a chunk of that money went to replenishing office supplies and travel and covering travel expenses? Like, come on. I know there was 1 week where I had a revenue of $2,000, and the reason why I took the video down, it was getting a lot of traction, but I felt convicted in my heart because I was like, honestly, after I repay back all the paper and all the supplies and put gas in my tank and this, that, and the third, like, my profit is not stupendous. I didn't make $2,000 to put in my pocket. I made $2,000 in revenue. That's before expenses. Another expense that some people don't want to consider is that if you're doing all of this mileage on your car, that means your car is going to need servicing more frequently. So, like, when I see these YouTubers talking about how much money they made and how they're making a killing and stuff, they also need to be transparent about how hard this job can be and how taxing it can be and how time consuming it can be. Imagine having a signing 1 hour away. That's 1 hour drive there, do the signing in like 45 minutes, and then 1 hour drive back. That's 3 hours of work for your $85 pay, and that's like the bare minimum, right? So I'm just saying, like, really, like, keep it real. The last thing I think I'm going to talk about is just the danger factor. You're going into other people's homes, right? So with that being said, you don't know the people, they don't know you. For all you know, they could be a serial killer or a person who practiced necromancy, and you are their next, like, you are their prey. I had an instance one time where I had a signer who was just extremely rude to me. I didn't feel comfortable with having him as a client, and so as he was being rude to me on the phone, I just said, hey, you know what? Sounds like you're upset. I'm gonna reach out to the agency to reassign you a new signing agent, and I hope like everything works out for you. He proceeded to curse me out, and so I just hung up the phone, and he started calling me over and over and over and over again. He was really angry. Mind you, this client was an hour away from my house in an area of New Jersey that I was not familiar with. So me as a single female going into the home of a male signer that has no other like co-signers on the paperwork, you sound crazy on the phone, you're mad and everything. I'm like, no, this potentially could be a dangerous situation, and I'm not risking my life for $120. Like, I'm just not doing that. So I know that I've seen some notaries talk about pepper spray and this, that, and third, but it is a dangerous job. It could be dangerous. You really just don't know who you're interacting with. All you know is all of their sensitive information from the paperwork, but you don't know who they are. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that you really should consider, especially female notary signing agents. So if you found any of the things that I said helpful or informative, please share it, like it, subscribe to my channel, leave some comments. If there was something that I missed that you noticed that you can't stand and that you wish people would be more transparent about, post it. Like, comment in the comment section. I read all of the comments all the time. 500 subscribers, woohoo, yay! Thank you guys for your support, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.